Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Ultimate Online Business Masterclass. I am so excited that you're here. Go ahead and introduce yourself in the chat. If you are seeing this on YouTube, on Facebook, jump on Zoom with us because that's where I can see your questions and I can answer all your questions. And make sure when you use the chat that you use everyone and not hosts and panelists. I'm curious where you're watching from. I am in my home office in Reykjavik, Iceland. That's where I spent Christmas before I go back to Switzerland, where I also live. We have people from Finland and Slovenia, Belgium, South Africa, UK, Germany, Sweden, Norway, Iceland. More from Sweden and Germany, France, Slovenia, Czechia, Ireland, Netherlands, Italy. More from Iceland. Fabulous. I love it. We have such an international community, mostly from Europe, but international community. Yes, more from Norway, Iceland, Sweden, Slovenia, Portugal, but lived in Iceland. Wow. Yes, we also have had a lot of people from Portugal here. Cyprus, Croatia, Serbia. Fabulous. Yes, Netherlands. So go and grab your drink if you don't have already. Notebook. We're going to cover a lot. This is the Ultimate Online Business Masterclass. This is kind of where I summarize everything. So some of you have been a part of 12 days of masterclasses, but some of you are here brand new. So who is brand new here today? Yeah, in the chat? Yes, brand new. Okay, great. This is a standalone masterclass. So I will make sure that you get everything you need. And those who've been a part of 12 days of masterclasses, this is basically the 12th masterclass repeated, but made into a standalone masterclass for those who didn't attend 12 days of masterclasses. Yeah. Fabulous to have you here. Excellent. We have a lot to cover and we are ready to dive in. If I can find my slides, they always go into hiding. They are somewhere to be found. Let me see. Maybe I should have closed some windows on my screen. Do you have this too? You have too many windows open? Ah, there it is. Yes. Now I found it. Okay, let's dive in. We have no time to waste. The Ultimate Online Business Masterclass. I'm going to take you through this process of 5 steps to more sales without selling your time or soul. This is a method that I have developed to help my clients reach 5, 6, and 7-figure annual income. And that's what I'm going to take you through. And that's what we're going to do here today on the masterclass. So first of all, I'm curious why you're here. So tell me in the chat, why did you decide to sign up and show up today? Is there anything you want to maybe do differently in 2025? Catherine says, because I love your courses, rebuilding my business, curious about starting an online business. I have one-on-one coaching, want to take it online, always learning something new, want to move from one-on-one to leverage, about to start trying to find out how. B says, learned a lot, want to learn more from you. I'm unemployed as of now. Yes, that's how I started too. Revamp my business. No more spaghetti marketing. No more spaghetti marketing. I agree with you. Ugh. Don't want to waste time. Do what I love. Want to learn from the best. Want to create a kick-ass business. Yes. I love it. Well, you are in the right place. Absolutely. And today, I am going to take you through the process where you can change your life and make 2025 your best year yet. I have 2 bonuses for you because I've been thinking what could be the best support that I could give you, in addition to our amazing programs, of course, is mindset. You know, you could have all the right strategy. Someone could give you the perfect plan and perfect support, but what if your mind is not in it? What happens if your mind is not in it? If you just like, I don't believe in myself, I'm not good enough, I need another degree. Well, it doesn't help then, right? If your mind is not in it. That's why I'm doing a mindset workshop this afternoon, and I would love for you to join me. In this mindset workshop, we're going to do an amazing visualization exercise, and we're going to crush some limiting beliefs. I cannot promise I'll change your life in one workshop, but I'm going to teach you a method on how you can figure out your limiting beliefs, how you can reverse them. And if they're very deep rooted, of course, you might need to work on them for quite some time or get some additional help outside. But for those typical things that all of us struggle with, we're going to work on them this afternoon. Yeah. Because the mindset, this needs to be screwed on correctly, right? Also, 12 days of masterclasses. Some of you have been able to watch all of them and some of you have not. I am going to give you all 12 masterclasses. Plus, there's going to be an AI tool where all the knowledge of the masterclasses is included. So you're going to basically be able to ask the AI tool all the information that's in the masterclass. How cool is that? So you wouldn't even need to watch them. Of course, it's better to watch them if you want to watch them. But you can do them as like a resource. It becomes like your genie in a bottle. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what you can do right now. So these 2 bonuses are available until 2 p.m. today. And I would love for you to have them both. Yeah, I put my thinking cup up quite long. I was sitting here at my desk. I was like, what is the best way I could support my amazing student? And that's what I came up with. So 2025 is already here. We have day 6 already, but the rest is an unwritten book. You can decide today that this is your best year yet. So I would love for you to decide, are you ready to make this your best year yet? It's a decision. I've been doing this for 11 years and I was running businesses before. I was 20 years a CEO. And always, if I decide up front that I'm going to make a year amazing, then it becomes much better than if I don't. Yes. So you can decide today. It's a decision. Are you ready to make 2025 your best year yet? Who's ready? Yes. Are you ready that this is the year that you are going to create a business and life that you have been dreaming of? It is truly possible to do this in 1 year. I'm going to show you a few examples. You can absolutely. We underestimate what's possible in a year. We overestimate what we can do in a day. We think we can do so much. We have a long to-do list. And then at the end of the day, we're like, oh, I only managed to do 2 things out of 10. But in a year can be life-changing. But we got to make a decision whether we want this year to be life-changing or not. So imagine where you could be at the end of the year. Anything is possible. 12 months is an amazing, it's a long time. A lot can get done in 1 year. And today I'll show you a path of how it's possible. I'll show you women who have done it before you, what they have been able to achieve in a short amount of time. And you can be one of those women. As you know, there is a lot going on in the world. The world is not becoming more certain, right? There's a lot of weird political things going on. But here's the truth. The only certainty you have is what you create. So it's very important when there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of things going on in the world, is that you take control and say, I am going to learn to take care of myself. I'm going to learn to make money. I'm going to learn how I can make money without selling my time or my soul. That's what you can do, despite what's going on. So today I'm going to show you how you can take control of your circumstances. They can be whatever, the circumstances can be whatever, but you can take control. This is what many of my clients have said to me. Once you learn how to make money, it gives you this comfort, this confidence that anything is possible, and you can always do it again and again. So this knowledge that you acquire, nobody can take that away from you. So that gives you certainty. Over the past 11 years, I have worked with over 8,000 women and helped them turn their dreams into reality and build an online business so they can be financially independent. By the end of this session, you will know exact steps you need to do to attract ideal clients, grow your online business, and create a path for success in 2025. So I want to tell you about Sif. Sif is Icelandic, like me. We are not sisters, and we are not related at all. We even checked. There's a database in Iceland where you can check how related you are, and we are the least related as possible, which is very funny, because typically when you meet an Icelander, you're somehow related to them. But Sif is a veterinarian and dog behaviorist, and she wanted to live in Italy and not in Iceland because it's cold in Iceland, right? And so she wanted to build an online business because her Italian is not so good. And she thought it would be better if she had a business in Icelandic, actually, or English, and would build that from Italy. And she started by building a business based on her skill set. So she was doing dog training, helping people with their behaviors of the dogs. And she was doing okay, but I thought something was off. So one day, 2 years ago, I told her that I didn't think she was following her passion. Something was off. Turns out that her true passion is writing. And 2 years ago, she completely switched over. She had this feeling she had to do what she had learned and studied. And a lot of women have that. A lot of women think they have to do what they have learned and studied for the rest of their lives. They don't give themselves permission to do something new, to follow their passion. But I pushed the button with Siv, and she took some time off and realized, what is really my passion? She looked around, she saw the books in her shelves, and she realized that her passion is the writing, not the dog training. And with no degree, no followers, no email list, no website, nothing. She started from scratch. 2 years ago, she went through our Kickstart process. She had, I think, over 120 people signed up for her free 4-week online course. And she has created now a business that fuels her. She is much happier. She is making more money because she followed her passion. And you don't need a degree or a permission from anyone else. She had written one book and self-published it before she started to teach others how to write a book and self-publish. You only need to be 2 steps ahead. And the thing is, she had built an online business before. She could have done it on her own, no, but she joined the Kickstart process with us because she knows she needed the support, the accountability, and the community to make it happen. Jessica, she had a full-time job, very busy life, family, house, garden to take care of. And she still decided, I'm going to follow my dreams and be a part of this Kickstart process. And she picked a subject that I thought you couldn't do online. She is teaching women how to create soap. Yes. She started first with another idea, decluttering, and then she was like, I don't like that. She did soap. And the women joined her. So many women wanted to learn how to make soap. And then they created lots of soap. And if you can imagine, if you learn how to create soap, you create a lot of soap. Maybe you don't need all this soap yourself. So you start to give it to friends and family. And then at some point, the women said to her, can you teach us how to sell the soap online? And that's what she's doing too. And on the side, with a full-time job, family, house, and garden, she built a 6-figure business teaching women how to create soap. I couldn't believe it myself. Frida, she is a political scientist. I think she loved her job, but then she experienced pelvic pain. It was excruciating, and she was not getting the support and help she needed. And she figured out through exercises, she was also a yoga teacher, yoga and Pilates training, she was able to help herself. And then she is on a mission to help other women who also have pelvic pain. She started to teach in Sweden, all over the place. She went into yoga studios and she got paid 30 euro per person from the people who attended. So the people maybe pay 50, but the yoga studio took 20 euro for the cost of the studio, and left was for her was 30 euro per person. She could not live from that. But with online business, she can charge 600 euro per person. That is a huge difference. And the women are loving her online courses, and she's been able to build a multiple 6-figure business, has left her job as a political scientist, and is doing this full time. So your name could be on a word like this. What if we met a year from now? A year from now, I am handing you an award. A lot can happen in a year. You can build a business making 50K or 100K or even more in a year. Yes, we have the proof. It is possible. So, what number is coming up for you? Don't hesitate. Put it down. Write it down. Write it down in your notebook. Put it into the chat. 100,000. Yes, it is absolutely possible. And by putting it down, it's more likely to happen. Don't think to yourself, oh, I'm going to make a lot of money. No, you have to be specific. The subconscious is not very good with fuzzy numbers. You have to say specifically what that number is. A lot of people are saying 100,000. Absolutely possible. But what can that number, I'm going to just take this off the screen. More importantly than the number, what will that number enable you to do? Because money needs purpose. Money is just money. What could you do? What could you do? Could you pay down your mortgage? Could you take your family on a dream holiday? Could you do something you've dreamt of? Okay, instead of saying traveling more, I want to help you here. The brain doesn't work well with fuzzy stuff. Be specific. What exactly could you do? Could you go to spend a month in New York, like I did in 2019? That was amazing. Could you go to Bali for 3 weeks? Could you split your time, pay down your mortgage? Yeah. Put up a sauna in your house? Yes. I love it. Have it very specific. The brain works much better with specific things. It's really we can this is how manifestation works. Even if I'm not a believer in manifestation, it kind of works. So if you tell the subconscious, I have a sauna in my house, the subconscious believes it. So then you start to look for ways how you get sauna in your house, right? New car, fix my house, live by the sea, pay by my debts, buy a car. Yes. And if you want to buy a car, be specific. What car? What color is the car? What model? Yes. Love it. Fabulous. Okay. You got it. This is how it works. The brain doesn't like fuzzy. It likes specific. I want to take you through some common mistakes. I've been covering a lot of this in the 12 days of masterclasses, and this is kind of the summary. So it's great if you're new here, you're getting the summary version. And if you have attended 12 days of masterclasses, well, this is the summary, the ultimate online business masterclass. So overthinking. I wasted 18 months overthinking, what should I do? What is my business idea? And the thing is, what changed? What happened? What do you think happened when I was thinking? How did my life change? Not at all. Nothing changed. That's the thing. Nothing changed. I was just thinking. I was thinking about things. I actually went and calculated how much money I could have made. I took the annual revenue of my first year in online business and I divided it by 12 months. And I calculated that it cost me, these 18 months were 100,000. 100,000 I wasted. So there's a cost. So when we are thinking and wasting time, whether it's a week or a month or years, thinking about doing something and not doing it, there's a cost to it. You know, we're not literally paying the cost, but there's a cost attached to it. As I am not the one to regret, but this is where I do regret that I didn't take action. Then I started, but I didn't have a strategy. So I was doing spaghetti marketing. So 18 months, I was just thinking, not doing anything. Then I started doing something, but I didn't have a plan. So I was all over the place. And spaghetti marketing is when you just throw spaghetti at the wall and hope it sticks. Don't try this at home, guys, but you can imagine it. If you throw spaghetti on the wall with a little bit tomato sauce. Some of it will stick on the wall, but most of it will fall down. That is the next mistake that I did. And I don't want you to make this mistake. That's why I'm sharing it with you. Yeah. I did an AI picture with the spaghetti on the wall. It's pretty cool. Yes. But I wouldn't want to do it in my house and have to clean it up. Scarcity mindset. Some of you might be a little bit there still. Is that worrying about someone stealing your content or the legal things or what happens if, what happens if, what happens if. The thing is, if you're constantly worrying about what happens if, that just keeps you stuck. Anyone feeling like that? You can't get going because you're worrying about what people think about you. Maybe you don't want to go out there and share what you do, or you're thinking, someone might steal what I'm doing. You have to train your abundance mindset. People can steal anything. Yeah. There's nothing to worry about. Content is now all over the place. ChatGPT has already stolen everything. Information is cheap. Yeah. Information is an abundance. But nobody is like you. Nobody is like you, and you are unique, and you have endless creativity, and you can come up with new things, and people will like you, and they will like you more than someone else. Yeah, there's enough for everyone. It's not like you just eat the cake and there's nothing left for you. And we have to train this mindset. It pops up, even for me. It pops up from time to time. Thinking you don't need any support. That was me. 9 months. 9 months of doing spaghetti marketing. Did you know that in 9 months, I made 15,000 and I was living in Switzerland, which is a very expensive country. And I was on so if I had, there's a rule in Switzerland, if you want to move to the country and you have an independent business, you have to prove that you're making 10K a month so that you can live there. If you're not married or, something like that. Yeah. You have to prove that you're making 10K a month. They would have thrown me out, right? If I wasn't married. Yeah. Because I was making, just 2K or something. We all need support. I think this is really, a lot of people think they can do it on their own. I thought that too. I had 4 degrees, 4 master's degrees. Yes, I studied architecture, computer science, business. I was a CEO for 10 years and I was like, I don't need any help. I call it smarty pants. Yeah. I was smarty pants. I thought I didn't need any help. And then I was just making 1,000 or 2,000 a month and my business was going nowhere. And then mistake number 5 is not starting. Huh? To think you can start tomorrow, next week, next month, need more time, need more money, need another degree. Why do women, I'm curious if you know this. Why do you think women think they need another degree? I have not met so many men that think that. Is it something with us women? that we always think we need another degree. You know, I'm guilty too. I have 4. We are procrastinating, lack of confidence. Yeah. It's a shame, right? We're just keeping ourselves stuck. Keeping ourselves stuck. Yeah. You'll never be ready. You need to start with what you've got. You do not need a permission from anyone outside. I am now giving you permission to do whatever you want to do. Yeah, you will never have, when you learn more, actually, you will think you need to learn more. You know, it's like a cycle. The better I become at English, I always realize how much better I could become. Yeah. These were the 5 mistakes. So let's take you through how I came up with my process. Why did I come up with these 5 steps? So first of all, in 2017, I created an online business program called SOMBA, Sigrun's Online MBA. And it was a 12-month online program with all the information you need for an online business. I thought it was great. My students thought it was great. What do you think the problem was? There was a problem. Can you guess? Too long. Yes, they thought they had all the time in the world. They can do it next week and next month. 12 months. I have 12 months to do it. Yes. After 1.5 years of offering this program, I realized that only 10 to 15% were actually doing the work. I was devastated. The program was selling very well. I had great success stories from the 10%. But I was very upset that the others were not doing the work. You know, it was like an ethical concern for me. It's easy to make money and just rely on the 10% to do the work. And a lot of online programs work like that. But I could not deal with this. I was frustrated first with my students, but I realized I can fix it. I need to fix it. I'm the teacher. So something needed to change. I decided to completely change the way I teach. I want students to finish. So anyone who joins any of my programs, they finish. That's my core value here. I want you to create the business you're dreaming of and not come into a program and procrastinate and not do it, work. That's not what I want. Just watching videos and thinking about it. So I wanted my process to solve the overwhelm. Most programs have too much information. When you have lots of information, your brain just like, I don't know. Don't know where to start. Don't know what to do next. Overthinking. Most online programs give you too many ideas. This is all the problems that I had in my own program. I had too much content and I was giving my students too many ideas and they didn't know where to start and what to do next. And then, because there was too long access and there was no deadlines, nothing, they just procrastinated. There was no reason to start. They could start next day, next week, next month. And if you don't know exactly what to do in which order, that you don't have any focus. You maybe do 1 week this direction and then you go this direction. You start to go all over the place. And this was all happening in my own program and I couldn't believe it. And I wanted to do the exact opposite. Exact opposite. So I came up with a new way. Take all the fluff away. People don't need to understand maybe why this and that, and just give them the information that they need right now and nothing else. Yeah, so that the brain can deal with it easily. Just bite-sized information. And just one idea, you know, you do this, not like, oh, you could do this, or you could do that, or you could do that, or could do that. No, you just do this. You just get this information and you do this. Then there's no overwhelm, no overthinking, clear deadlines. You just get this information and you do this, and the deadline is end of the week. And then step by step, how do you do it? What to do, when to do it, how to do it. And then community that is positive, inspirational, motivational. Because, you know, when everybody's doing the same thing at the same time, we feel supported. We're in it together. It's very hard to do this on your own. It's impossible. Because then we easily give up. But when we feel we're in it together, we do it. And when we kind of like start to doubt ourselves, the people lift us up. And I had my students in this 12-month program. I decided I'm going to try something out. I created what I called Samba Summer School. I had them create a free 4-week online course because, and this is very new to many people, why would you create a free 4-week online course? First of all, we need to build trust with people that don't know us. And normally we do that by creating a freebie. And we try to get people on our email list with a freebie. But you know, freebies are all over the place. And people, it doesn't really build trust when you give them a 10-page freebie. But if you give people something that is so valuable that they think they should be paying for it, then you build that amazing trust. Plus, if you can facilitate a transformation, that they change their behaviors, change their habits, then they feel trust even going up more. So a free 4-week online course, whether you're starting out in business or you're already making 6 figures, this is how our successful clients have built a foundation for their business. It's the best way to have someone know, like, and trust you. You don't do that with a 10-page PDF checklist. With a free 4-week online course, you build that trust over weeks. It takes 21 days to facilitate a transformation. So if you want to help people lose weight or have better eating habits or learn how to send out a newsletter, whatever it is, or you want to help their dog stop barking, you can do that in 4 weeks. So I want you to think of what could you possibly do? Something small, something small. We're going to come to that in a moment, how you do that. It's better than somebody else's paid program, and therefore people are willing to share it. Normal freebies that people create, like a 10-page checklist or whatever, people don't share that because it's not so special. But when you offer something amazing, we have seen it with 12 days of masterclasses. People are sharing it all over because it's better than somebody else's paid program. Same with your free course. People share it organically. People share it freely because they are so amazed that you're doing it for free. Most of our students just use organic marketing. We help also because we email it to our email list with 50,000 subscribers. We help our students get signups. And some people use Facebook ads too. Someone who doesn't know you will not buy from you just like that, but they will sign up for a free course. And this is your chance to show them that you know what you're doing. After the free course, you've built trust and people are ready to buy the next program. It's an amazing process that 3,500 students have gone through in the last 7 years. And 90% success rate. Remember how many people finished before? 10% versus 90%. That's the difference with the process that I came up with in 2018. I stopped stuffing people. You know, you stuff people with information and then they don't do anything, or only a small portion does it. I reduced all the fluff and I had them do something very specific, create a free 4-week online course. 90% success rate. Unheard of. You will not find any online programs out there that do this. So I want to take you through the process. First of all, you need a beautiful, ideal client. Isn't he cute for him? The one formula is your ideal client is one person. One person. You give that person a name. You decide how old they are and where they live. Are they married? Do they have children? How old are the children? What are the name of the children? What is their household income? What is their education? You decide all these things. And I know this is counterproductive. People always like to work with a group, target audience. But here's the thing. If you get very specific, you attract more people. Remember the subconscious? No fussy stuff. The more specific we are, the more people we attract. If you focus on one person, you get more ideal clients than if you say, oh, my clients are between 30 and 40 years old. Your business is in one language. Don't do 2 languages. Do one language first and then move to another one if you want to do maybe local language first and then do English later. One thing at a time. You are solving one big problem. A problem that takes maybe 1, 2, or 3 years. Yeah? I was explaining this a year ago, or maybe it's now 2 years ago, and I was sketching on my Remarkable, and someone said, this looks like a potato. So that's how we came up with the potato. So you can only have one potato. And I have a fake potato here on my desk with me. So I want you to imagine that the problem you're solving is a potato. You cannot have many potatoes. Nope, only one. And you have a potato sentence. You help someone with their problem so that they can get the outcome they want. And you need to be able to say the sentence and explain this to people. I put on my website, believe it or not, when I started out, that I do photography and business coaching. Do you think that's a good idea? No, that's not a good idea. You have to be known for one thing. One thing only. One thing only. So what's your potato sentence? Think about that you help. And when you say the person, don't say women, that's 4 billion, men, 4 billion. But think about female online entrepreneurs, mothers with young children, women tired of their job. So be specific of the person and then what is the problem you're solving, and what do they really want? What do they really want? So step number one is all about getting clear on your ideal client, figuring out what they want and coming up with an online course that is perfect for them. Okay? So you describe this ideal client, and you describe this ideal client in so much detail that is 2 pages of a Google Doc or Word or whatever you use. 2 or 3 pages. Font size 11, not 16. And demographic and psychographic. So demographic is all the things that are age, gender, household income, education, where they live, married, not married, what's their husband's name or spouse's name. And then psychographic is how they feel. What are they worried about? What keeps them up at night? What are they looking for? What have they tried? What books do they read? What are they listening to? What blog posts did they read? And then you want to know what is a pressing problem for them right now. You're looking for a little problem. I want you to think of, so that's why we have the potato, and that's why we came up with the potato analogy. The potato has a lot of eyes. It's called an eye, little eyes here. And you're looking for a little eye. That's what you're doing. One little eye. And if you were working one-on-one with a person, it would take you 1 or 2 hours to solve this problem for them. So think about, for instance, coming back to Siv, when she had her old business, dog behaviorist. She was helping people with anxiety. Well, not the people, but dogs had anxiety. And actually, that was not what people wanted help with. They wanted help to stop their dog from barking. And she can do that quickly. 1 or 2 hours with someone, one-on-one, she could train that. That is a perfect idea for a 4-week online course. So think about something you can solve in 1 or 2 hours if you were working one-on-one. And then that is the perfect thing to put in an online course. Because if people are doing it on their own, it takes a little bit longer. So think about what could be a pressing problem. Pressing problem. So you do a survey because you want the idea to come from your ideal client. You have the ideal client description. You go out there and you survey those people that have this problem, and they tell you what they want. And it might not be exactly what you think it is. You are the expert, yes, but the thing is, we don't come up with the best ideas ourselves. Our ideal client will. Now, we might have some idea, but we need to go out and verify it and check it. Just like we have any hypothesis, is the earth flat? We go and check. No, it's not flat. Then our next hypothesis is the earth a round ball. Oh yeah, we go and check. Yes, it is. The same with the ideal client. We go and check. We go and check that they actually have the problem that we want to solve. They need to be problem aware. They need to be aware of the problem, and they need to have it top of mind. You cannot help people with something that they don't think is a problem themselves. With our Kickstart process, we give you exact instructions how to define your ideal client, how to find them online. We have a special AI tool for you to help to come up with the best course ideas. We have a template for the survey and survey software to send it out. We have this all included for our students. In step 2 is about promoting your free 4-week online course, where your ideal clients are. So if your ideal clients are hanging out on Facebook, you promote it there. If they're hanging out on LinkedIn, you promote it there. Even if you don't have any followers, you go and ask friends of friends to share. And the cool thing is, if you're a part of our program, we have a page with all the courses, and we email this out to our list of 50,000 people that are international. So the reason you're doing a free 4-week online course isn't just to build a know, like, and trust. You are going to be building a course you can sell in the future. And these people are your participants. They are giving you feedback every week and a testimonial at the end. And the testimonials sell. In a world where everyone is kind of skeptical, yeah, you can feel it. People are more skeptical of online programs and anything online. You need testimonials. You cannot sell anything without testimonials. So with the free 4-week online course, what people are really giving you back, yes, you're creating an amazing course because you ask for feedback every week, but you're getting testimonials, and that's how you can sell the course in the future. You promote organically on social media, ask friends and family for help. If you want, you can run ads. With our Kickstart process, you get instructions how to create a sign-up page, software to put the page on, and of course, how to promote the course week by week to fill it up. And of course, we help you promote by sharing it on social media, on our social media platforms too. Step 3. Now you create the course and run it at the same time. You do not create the course up front. Only the first module. Only the first module. Every week you get feedback. So you create the first module, and then at the end of the first week, you ask for feedback. You ask people what they thought about module 1, and you tell them in module 2, I'm going to cover this and this and that. And then you get that back and that you put into module 2. And this way you create the best course possible. It becomes exactly what people want, so that the people that you have in the course are happy, but also future students. This is the most amazing course ever. With our Kickstart process, you know exactly how to create and run your course, send out and receive feedback, and you'll even be able to do that with our software. Step 4, all about celebrating. So now you have run the free 4-week course, and the next week you have a celebration call. You celebrate with your participants what they have achieved. Their dog has stopped barking, or they've lost 3 kilos, or they feel more vibrant, or they have learned to sew their first t-shirt, or whatever they have done something, they've achieved something, and you allow them to celebrate with you on a call. This is super important. People love to celebrate. And this is where you offer an upsell, a paid program. That's the next step. People will give you hints over the 4 weeks. They will, in the feedback form, say, I would love to learn this. Or sometimes they're not so specific, but you put your hat on, your Sherlock Holmes hat on, and you know, they would like to learn this next. And that is the next program. You make an offer to your participants and you sell them exactly what they want to buy. You'll have a beautiful sales page in our software for this. It's a beautiful process because now they have gone through a transformation. They've seen success. They've seen that what you do works, and now they want to buy from you. This is really how you build trust and you get loyal clients. And then you celebrate. It's important that you celebrate this process. You've created a 4-week course, you've done an upsell, you've just finished the Kickstart process, and it's important that you celebrate all things that you have achieved. And of course, in our Kickstart program, we celebrate you. Make a virtual toast, and if you're a part of our Kickstart program, you can reserve the date already for your celebration call. That is the 5-step process. And because the people that go through the process are creating something concrete with bite-sized information, we have this amazing 90% completion rate. So what's in a 4-week course? You have 4 modules in 4 weeks. Each module has 3 to 5 lessons. but you should not make a video longer than 20 to 30 minutes every week. Remember what I told you? You take something that you would do one-on-one in 1 or 2 hours, and that is a 4-week course. So you give people instructions, and then you give them 3 to 5 things to do. You give them something to do, and that facilitates the transformation. You can pre-record the module or do it live. You can record it and upload it to a Facebook group. So we recommend actually doing this all in a free Facebook group. Well, only the people who sign up for your course are in that Facebook group, of course. So don't use an existing group. Do it in a new group, because that's free. You don't need to do this on a teaching platform. That's actually how I create my online courses. If I create a brand new course, I just create it in a group. The modules are released on Mondays. If they're pre-recorded, you give people maybe access at 7 a.m. in the morning. If they are live, you may want to decide what time you want to do it live on a Monday, in the morning, noon, afternoon, evening. Then you have a Q&A call every Thursday. Every Thursday, you give people the opportunity on Zoom to ask questions. You need to allow people to ask questions. It's okay. You build trust by having a Q&A call. Whether you do the modules live or pre-recorded doesn't change the trust factor at all. No, it's about having a community and helping people do the transformation, making sure people do the work. So having a Q&A call on a Thursday is very important. You do it at the time that's best for you, and when you think your ideal clients have time. If they are working from 9 to 5, you maybe want to do it at 6 or 7. Or if they're entrepreneurs, you can do it in the middle of the day. The group is, of course, private. Only the people who have signed up for your free 4-week online course are in this Facebook group. Then you can answer questions between the Q&A calls. So that's why you want to have a community. It's very important to have a community. You can spend maybe 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day answering questions from your participants. And it's important so that you create the best course possible to have feedback forms. Every week you ask for feedback so you can create the next module based on your ideal client's wishes. Yes, you have subtopics. The lessons are like subtopics. So if I want to help you stop your dog from barking, maybe there are 3 things that I want people to do in the first week. And then these are the lessons. So there's lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. I can put it all into one video. It's just that I give them 3 different assignments. So they should do this, do that, and that. So just lessons are linked to an activity or a task. That's how we define it. So here's how you can build an online business in a year. First, you do a free 4-week online course. You build trust, show your ideal client that you're the expert. They experience the transformation and feel ready now to buy a program for you. Yeah. And we call this a starter course. You sell it in the future. You only run it free once. That's how you kick off your online business, whether you are starting out from scratch with 0 followers, 0 email list, or you've been in business for a while. We have people joining us that have a 6-figure online business or are doing one-on-one and are exhausted from it and they want to make more money and work less. And the answer to that is creating an online course. The next step after you have delivered the free 4-week online course is that you present the next offer. This could be your signature course. Signature course, the name is just because signature, you sign your name, and that's how you define it. It's something you want to be known for. Now you go deeper with your ideal client. You started with a very specific problem, very small problem that they solved, and now you go broader. So if we take the example of Sif, if her 4-week online course was about helping people stop, not people stop barking. The dog should stop barking, not the people. But the next step could be fix all the bad behaviors of the dog. So there are lots of other problems the dogs have. That could be the signature course. And then when they finish that, some people say, okay, what do I do next? My dog constantly has problem. And maybe there's a membership after that. You want to have 3 steps. Typically, 1, 2, or 3 steps. You want to have the next thing for your clients to do. When people have achieved the transformation, they have achieved the outcome that you promised them. They want the next step from you. Don't deprive them of it. Don't take it away from them. They want that next step. You don't need to prepare anything. We sell the course before we create it. I have never created a program until I first get signups or sales. If you don't see the slides anymore or me anymore, maybe you need to log out and come back in. Sometimes something switches. I'm definitely still here. You have to make sure that your free 4-week online course solves a small, specific problem. That's very good. Remember the potato? There's lots of problems. Yeah? But we pick one, the most pressing one that people are annoyed by the most. Yeah. So then if you help people move abroad, then maybe it's all the preparation and maybe the signature course is after the move. So you have to think about the process. How could you be helping people for a longer time? So here's how it can look like after a year. Guys, we started this masterclass in the beginning. How can you change your life in a year? Is when you create an ascension model. You create a path for your ideal client. They start with you in a free 4-week online course, and you sell that course in the future to the other people. They go to a signature program where they dive deeper with you and learn something more. And then some people want to continue the journey even more with you. You do not need to create anything upfront or advanced. People will tell you what they want. So as I'm running a program, I am like Sherlock Holmes. Do you like Sherlock Holmes? Yeah. I'm like with the eye. I should have a little, what do you call it? A loop. Yeah. I am seeing what people want. I create the signature program the same way. Maybe I don't ask a feedback every week, maybe every second week. I create it the same way. I want to learn from my students. Constantly ask for feedback. Magnifying glass. Yes, that's the word I was using for. Yes. I have a magnifying glass. I have to just pretend I have one now. And I figure out what people want. I observe my students. And that's how I create the next program. I do not create it upfront. The signature program can solve more problem. Yeah. The starter course is more narrow and focused, and the signature course can solve more problems. How much time do you need to create the next module? You sit down for a few hours. Yeah, I love to do this on a Sunday. I sit down for a few hours. It's all in your head already, right? And then I create my slides if I have slides, or if I don't have slides, I just type down. I look at the feedback, what people have given me. I have in my head up front what I want to create. Yeah. In the beginning, I don't try to create the perfect slides. The thing is, that's the cool thing about having your first course or next course free, is that you want to the content, the quality of the content is better than what it looks like. You have the sales page for your course, and we just link it to our page. So what can you achieve in a year? You can do the free course, could run now in March. If you start now with us next week, then your free course could run in March. Then by end of April, you could start your signature program. Then in August, you could have your next level program, and then you could run your signature program again in October. It's amazing what you can achieve in a year. Can I use my one-on-one course for the signature program? Absolutely. Yes. We have people that use the free 4-week online course and sell into one-on-one. Yeah, you can do that. Your signature program can be one-on-one. You have a rough idea what you want to teach next, but you want to listen. This is where a lot of people fail. I have sadly met women that have come to me and they've created courses. I remember this distinctly. I was giving away a coaching session some years ago, and one person won a coaching session with me, and she was almost crying. She had created an 8-month online program without feedback. Do you think she sold it? It was so sad. It was so sad. Yeah. When you do the second signature course, should we do a free course again? No, you do the free course once. You only do the free course again if you're doing a completely new topic. You will see some women who are joining Kickstart again, and they are coming up with new topics. They come back because it's so good. Somebody wrote me, yes, we have a team that is helping out and seeing if you have any questions. They will typically tell you if they're from our team, Karen. Do I need a team or assistant to manage all that? You can do it alone. Sif has done everything on her own. Yeah. A new topic, new potato, new business. Not if the topic is within your business, no. So for instance, if I have a sewing course on how to do a handbag, and then I do a sewing course on how to do a t-shirt, that's not a new business. It's with their own business. Bara, exactly. She was doing handbags. She was creating handbags. She loved doing handbags, but there was a baby on the way. Her baby was 4 months old when she joined Kickstart, and she created 2 online courses and a membership, only focusing on teaching women how to create handbags. Thriving online business 24 hours a week. She made 230,000 in 1 year after Kickstart, only teaching women how to make a handbag. It's not teaching how to do a t-shirt or a skirt or dress or anything. Isn't this amazing? Only handbags. And there are women in her membership that just are creating handbags all the time. So now she probably has to teach them how to sell the handbags because they're creating so many. If you need help getting into the Facebook group, then you can email us, info@sigrun.com. Yeah, sometimes Facebook is a little bit buggy. Sabine, she had an office job, but she was an artist. So on the side, she was doing animal portraiture. But, it was not really making her any money. She started a membership and she got 43 members. And that's the thing. A lot of women just start and they don't have the support. And, what happens when you don't have support? When you think you can do it on your own? Yeah, it didn't go very far. It didn't go very far. But then she joined Kickstart. She realized she needed support. Everybody realizes this in the end. Now her membership has 600 members. It's a little bit of difference between 43 and 600. Yeah. And now she has time for a daughter. She is there at home when she comes from school and makes 6 figures teaching other people in English. Yeah, she's from Austria. Her English is not perfect. And she's teaching people how to do animal portraiture in a membership. Amazing. She's following her passion and doing what she loves. Claudia, she was quite successful on the outside, PhD in nutrition, offline business. She had done 8,000 one-on-one consultancy, but she had 6 figures in annual revenue, but 90,000 costs. She had a cooking studio, she had an office, and she wasn't paying herself any salary. She was exhausted. She was working 80 hours a week. And then she had a shoulder injury and she couldn't work for a few months. And then she went through a divorce. Her life was, let's say, she was not in a good place. And she still decided to invest in herself and joined Kickstart. And now she has an online academy. So instead of charging 420 euro for one-on-one nutrition over 3 months, she charges now 5,800 for an 8-month online academy where she's not doing any one-on-one. She works now only 30 hours a week. She travels all over the place. She was just in Kenya and Vietnam this year, and she made $1 million 3 years after joining Kickstart with integrative nutrition. Judith, she was making decent money, but working very long hours. And but she had 3 children, and this was not working out. So she joined Kickstart. Now she has a thriving online business. Her husband works in a business with her, and she has 400,000 in revenue. And her business is blogging. She's teaching women how to blog. I have 2 bonuses for you. Remember, 12 days of masterclasses with the AI tools so that you can get all the information there without watching 12, 13, 14, 15 hours. And the mindset call at 2 p.m. today. I would love to see you there if you join us by this time. You can join us now. Kickstart doors are open. Say yes to yourself, sigrun.com/yes. We run this program only once a year. We've been running it since 2018. 3,500 women have joined. We have a 90% success rate. I changed the way I teach, and the women are seeing success. It's win-win. I am happy. I am so happy. My team is so happy. It's according to our values. We help people finish what they start. If you've joined some other programs and you didn't finish, no wonder, because they probably stuffed you with information and didn't give you the support you needed. It starts next week, Monday next week. We take you through the whole Kickstart process and give you all the support you need. It maybe sounds easy from the outside. Oh, I'll just create a free 4-week online course. But the thing is, we have not met a single person who can do this on their own. There are so many obstacles on the way. We give you all the tools, all the scripts, all the templates that you need. What to ask your ideal client, how to define the ideal client, how to define the ideal client, how to come up with the perfect online course idea. Then we teach you how to promote it, and we help you promote it. We create a page with all the courses. And of course, you have to do the main legwork. We teach you exactly how to get signups. Oops, I went too far. Then you create the course and run it. And we teach you how to do it. We teach you how to run the course every single week, how to get feedback, how to get engagement in the group, how to make sure people fill out the feedback form. All the nitty-gritty stuff that you don't even know that you don't know. And then coming up with a great next step, the upsell. What do you offer your students next? What is the paid program that you can sell your free participants? And then we celebrate with you at the end how much you have achieved. This is your 13-week journey. We start on January 13th, a week from now. The first 3 weeks are all about verifying your course idea. So even if you have no clue today, we can help you come up with a great course idea. We don't need a website. You don't need a website. You don't need a website for this. You only need a landing page for people to sign up for your course. Yeah. We focus just on what's important to get those things done. Remember when I tried to teach people everything about online business and they didn't do anything? It was too much information. We focus on helping you create an amazing online course and do an upsell after the course. You design and promote your online course. You focus on a small pressing problem. We give you a landing page, an amazing one, so that people want to sign up. We teach you how to create a great landing page, a great idea. You get signups for your course. We help you promote it. Then week 8 to 11, this is in March, you create and run your course week by week through the process that I have explained already. And you're going to create a course that your audience loves and you can sell in the future easily because you have got amazing testimonials. And then you know what to offer next because people are going to tell you, and that's going to be your signature offer or one-on-one or whatever is next for you. You upsell with confidence. We have bonuses for you. We have all templates for everything, the landing pages you need, the emails, the social media posts, simple tech guides, everything is already there included for you. You get 90-day access to our software. If you don't have a software, you can use ours. If you have software, you can use yours. This is just an extra for those who don't have a software. It's amazing. Everything is in there already set up for you. The sales booster, the sales training. You need to learn how to sell. That's what we do at the end of Kickstart. That's our bonus for you, to learn how to sell online. A private community, amazing inspiration every day, the support because everybody's doing the same thing at the same time. And when you pay upfront, a Facebook ads course. You do not need Facebook ads to promote your free 4-week online course, but if you want to, there is a Facebook ad course for you. This is the schedule of the week. I think someone was asking. We have amazing support. Most online courses have 1 call a week. We are offering you 7 calls. You don't have to attend any, but they are there for you because we want you to finish. We care that you finish. This is what we care deeply about. So implementation calls is when you show up and just do the work. Tech calls, if you have any tech questions, and coaching calls, if you have any questions, and breakout rooms is where you meet other participants and you discuss together. If you cannot attend Any of the calls, no worries, they're all recorded. We've had people successfully go through the program without attending a single call. It's just extra support, but it's there for you. And then if you have questions outside the calls, you just ask in the Facebook group. We have 15 mentors, students that have gone through the course before you, at least once, many of them many times. They are there to help you. They want to help you. They are eagerly. We have more people wanting to help you than we have space for. They are so excited to help you. Again, I have these 2 amazing bonuses for you. Success call this afternoon, 2 p.m. Looking forward to see you there. And the AI tool and the 12 days of masterclasses. I would love to see your name on here. We have a certificate of completion after the course. We have a 90% success rate, so it's pretty much guaranteed that you finish what you start. So let's recap everything you get. Step-by-step implementation training, live support every week, expert guidance from our mentors and tech tutorials for every step of the way. We match you with an accountability buddy, a student that's also going through the program at the same time. The total value of Somba Kickstart is over 10,000 euro. Then the value of your fast track bonuses, done for your templates and scripts, 90-day free access to Somba.io, our software, if you don't have your own, the sales booster training, the Somba community, and the Facebook ads course if you pay in full. Total value of bonuses is almost 5,000 euro. Total value over 16,000, and there are 3 payment options. You can start with $297 a month with 12 pay, or $547 6 pay, or $2,997. There is VAT on top. If you're an individual, if you're a company, you can put in your VAT number and then it gets deducted. You can join us now, sigrun.com/yes. I click on this link and I come to this page where you get all the information. You can scroll through, read our testimonials, read about our process. But of course, since you're here, you are ready. You're ready to take the next step. So you pick your option. And then you choose pay in full or pay monthly. 6 months payment. Or if you choose the 297, that's the option here. You pick the country. If you have, let's say, Germany, and if you're a company, you put in here and you click apply. And you fill out everything, and in a blip, you get an email from us with a welcome, and you get all the information what to do next in Somba Kickstart. If you are an individual and not a company, you can just choose the country you're from, and then you'll see the VAT. It's different depending on country. It's only the EU. And if you're outside the EU, there's no VAT. This is a new law since 1st of January 2025. So Monica, that's probably Germany for you, or yeah. Yeah, then it's additional 569. So time for you to join this amazing program and change your life. From someday to 27,000. Britta, she was thinking someday. She was trying to do an online course on her own. She never got to it. She never did it. This is what happens when you don't have support. And then she joined some Kickstart and made 27,000 with her first online course. Laura, she had nothing, no online presence, no courses, very little revenue, and had 4,000 signups for her course. Agnieszka, she had an architecture studio and offline business wasn't going as well as it used to be. And she built a 6-figure online business in a year. Your best year yet starts now. So you stayed with me throughout this masterclass. You are here because you want to change. You want to grow your online business. You want to take control of your future. You want some certainty. You finally want to create the life and business you're dreaming of. But knowing something and doing something are two different things. This information, I haven't seen anyone able to implement this on their own. Some people think they can do it. I thought so myself. That was my biggest mistake. So the answer is right in front of you. Somba Kickstart is a step-by-step process that takes you from idea to actually doing it. We have a 90% completion rate for a reason. I want you to look back a year from now and say, yes, I took the right decision today. The choice is yours. Doors are opening right now. They close on Thursday. So let's make this happen together. Mavi is asking, describe the use of resources in terms of what it provides. I am not sure I understand the question. The course is 13 weeks, but I trust you to pay over 12 months. Yes, it's a huge trust that I put into you because I want to make this affordable for everyone. If you want to use the Sampa software beyond the 90 days, it's $97 a month. It has everything you need for a website, email system, social media scheduling, calendar scheduling, everything. But if you don't want to use it, then you can cancel it. Who's in? Who is going to join us today and join the mindset workshop this afternoon where we get rid of some limiting beliefs blocking you? Liesle says, I'm already in. Yes. Can I change to another software later? Yes, of course. You can always export the contacts out of the system. Of course you can do that. Let me know if you have any questions. This is your chance to jump in. I would love to put your heart on my wall. I've already put hearts. So this picture is from last year on the slide, but here is my new one. So let me see. Can I take my, no, I cannot take my camera too far. Which systems are you using? What do you mean? We have our own software, which we have licensed, some.io. Yeah. It's from a company in the US called High Level, and we have licensed it and given it our own name, and we put all the templates in there. It's truly amazing. The survey that you send out is already in there, already the questions and everything. We put the emails in there for you. It's already written. We have the landing page in there for you, already written. It's all in there. Yeah. Irina says, thank you for this information. I worked with a launch mentor last year and he told me even less than you did in today's masterclass. Q. I love what I do and I love to share this information, but information is just one thing. Doing it is an important part. And we are so proud to have such a high success rate in our programs. because most people don't care about it. They just want to sell you stuff. Any ideas for camera shy people? Did you know that the most successful online entrepreneurs are introverts? Yeah. Did you know that? Yes, you need to sign up now to join the session today. Yes, you can pick. You go to sigrun.com/yes. We will get the landing page. Yes, we will give you a template for a landing page. It's amazing. We make it so easy for you. This is what I saw. Anything that kind of stops people from doing the work, we see how we can make it easier. We give you a template that you could put in your own software, but you have to then build it in your software. You take our templates, they are in English, Irina, but we give you an AI tool and you can translate it into any language. Yeah, we just put it into the AI tool and it translates into another language. Yes, super easy. Yes, we give you a lot of AI tools throughout the programs. An AI tool for the ideal client, for the sales and landing pages. Yeah, so pretty much lots of tools that make everything super easy. So after the 13 weeks, if you want to keep the software, it's 97 a month. Yeah. If I have two eyes of the potato, will somebody give me insight which one to pick? Absolutely, Katarina. Yes, we help you pick one. But I want to ask you this. If you got two ideas now, and you close your eyes, and 5 years from now, you look back, what do you want to be known for? Do you have an idea? Do you know it in your gut, what you want to be known for 5 years from now? Maybe the answer is already there, but yes, you have 1 to 3 weeks. Same ideal client with both ideas. Yes, but we have 3 weeks in the beginning of Samba Kickstart to figure this out. And you know what? If I give you 3 years, it's going to take you 3 years. 3 weeks, it's going to take you 3 weeks, but it can also be done in 3 days. Yes. Yes, we absolutely help with that, Katarina. No problem. But also, guys, you can book a call. I want to encourage you. If you have some questions, I want to make here. So if you are, we have alumni on standby, people that have just done Kickstart. Well, or maybe did it years ago, but some of them did it this year, a year ago, to have a chat with you. Yeah, so Katarina, maybe you want to hop on a call with an alumni and talk it through, your idea? Yes. The mindset workshop is only for those who join Kickstart before 2 p.m. Yes. Yes, you can have a call and talk through your idea. And I encourage you to have a call. Yes. It's sigrun.com/call. Definitely encourage you to have a call. So guys, it's time to take a decision. Yes. Say yes to yourself. Booking a call is the first step. If you already know you want to change your life, you want to step into the shoes of Siv and Bara and Claudia and these women that I've shared with you, then now is the time. We made this as affordable as we can for you. 12 pay, even if the program is only 13 weeks. Someone pointed that out. Yes, because we trust you. We want to make sure that we can help as many people as possible. The support in our program is unprecedented. You will achieve more than you could ever achieve on your own. And you cannot do this on your own. No, no way. Let me know if you have any questions or book a call if you are wondering which idea to pick or not sure about your potato or the eye of potato. If you want to book a call, just sigrun.com/call. We have women joining that have been in business for a long time, sometimes 10 or 20 years, doing one-on-one, making six figures. We also have women starting from scratch with a brand new idea, no email list, nothing. We have the whole range, and Kickstart kicks it off. That's why we picked the name, Kickstart. I'm so happy to see so many joining us in the background because I'm looking forward to writing hearts. Jana, I just saw Anna Rita, Jana, Lenka, Christina, Emma. Who's on here who just bought? Who just joined us, decided to say yes? I'm so excited for you. Remember, those who were at 12 days of masterclasses, this is your chance to decide if you want to be Anna or Sylvia. Which one do you want to be? If you were not in the first masterclass or 12 days of masterclasses, Anna and Sylvia were example of two women. One of them decided to try to do it on her own, and the other one decided in January to get support. And then I revealed at the end of the masterclass that I was Anna. I thought I could do it on my own. I couldn't. And I had 4 master's degrees and 10 years experience as CEO. Smarty pants. I thought I was so clever. I thought I could just do it on my own. And I couldn't. I just couldn't. So if I couldn't do it, you can't either. That's me just being honest. Yeah, Irina, we don't want to be Anna. Jana said she just joined. Irina, enough is enough. Yes, it's time for a change. This is the year to make a change, to make a difference, to put a dent in the universe. It's time to say yes. It's time to say yes. My why is that I want to help women make their dreams come true. Yeah, because when I was 16 years old, I attended a sewing class. I was making my own clothes. Maybe that's why I attract so many women who are doing sewing courses. I don't know. Maybe. I also attract a lot of architects. I studied architecture. Now, to be serious, I attended the sewing course and I was 16 and they were in their 40s and 50s. And they had not made their dreams come true. And it was so sad, frustrating, annoying. I was angry. I decided there and then, and I get real angry now, I was not going to be one of these women. I would always make my dreams come true. And yes, for a while I thought I just could do it on my own, but no, everyone needs a coach. Even the best people, even the people who know it all, need a coach on how to do it. So I'm looking forward to see you in Samba Kickstart. Irina, let's not be Anna. Let's be Sylvia. Say yes to yourself. If you have any questions, info@sigrun.com. And if you want to book a call and discuss anything, you will be talking to an alumni, sigrun.com/alumni. I'll see you. Especially those who think they know it all. Yeah, I think they are in most danger. That's the people who don't think they need support because they've studied too much, know too much. I know, I was one of them. I'll see you on the other side. Those who joined before 2 p.m., I'll see you on the Mindset Workshop. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.